Hi everyone, my name is Paige Kimball. I'm Executive Director of the Scripps National Spelling Bee. Welcome to my office here in Cincinnati. One of the more interesting features of my office is this lovely filing cabinet. But it's more than a filing cabinet. It contains a significant portion of the history of the bee. We here call it the crypt. Let's take a look inside. If you begin here with this drawer, over on the far left, we have the file that contains documents from 1925 through 1939. And if you look inside, we have some great stuff, including what looks to be a very old document documenting the history of the bee in the 1920s. Fast forwarding all the way to the 1941 file, we have a great piece of history here. And that is the story of how Scripps came to lead the National Spelling Bee program. Moving on from the 40s all the way into the 50s, let's go to 1957. I know we have good stuff there. Here we have a photo of some spellers appearing on the Ed Sullivan Show. But there's another great photo in this file too, and it is of the bee in 1957. Yes, that is what the bee looked like way back then. And let's get out of the 50s and move on to the 60s. And here let's go to the 1965 file, where if we look at the official program for that year, what we'll find when you open it up is a famous name. Number 18, Ben Bernanke from Anderson, South Carolina. So Ben did represent his community in the bee in 1965. The word that he ultimately misspelled in the National Bee was Edelweiss. Interestingly enough, Edelweiss became very popular in 1965 because that was the year that the movie The Sound of Music was released. So moving now from 1965 to another year and another famous name. Let's go all the way to 1995. And for that, we're going to go down to the bottom drawer, and we're going to look in 1995, and I'm going to pull out a copy of a program from the Commercial Appeal newspaper, which is a Spelling Bee sponsor in the Memphis, Tennessee area. And here we see that Justin Timberlake is not only a great entertainer, he's a great speller too. So see, we have many, many great treasures here in our crypt. I hope you enjoyed this tour through it. Thank you.